Hi sweet friends, welcome back to Simply Our Home. I hope you're having a fabulous day so far. If you're new, my name is Amy and welcome. Today we are continuing decorating for summer here in our dining room with part 2. Now you might have missed part 1 where we decorated my farmhouse hutch with all things summery, lots of copper and white wood elements, and then that beautiful cheerful color of yellow. So if you happen to miss any of my decorating series, I'll go ahead and leave that down below for you so you can go and catch up. Now, if you enjoyed today's video, I'd appreciate a big thumbs up. That really does help me out. And also, if you're new and you love all things decorating and also shop with me's, I'm your girl, so go ahead, hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you back. Well, friends, let's go ahead, get into some cleaning and finish up decorating here in our dining room for summer. On a previous day, I grabbed the assistance of my sweet hubby Scott to help me rearrange our furniture for a fresh new look. We're going to rotate the table as well as place the buffet on another wall. Now that's a wonderful tip that I have for you. Make changes in your rooms by taking what you already have and switching it up. Without spending a dime, you're going to create a new, inviting space for you and your family to enjoy. Trust me, making small changes really does make a huge impact. Once we get the buffet into place, I'm adding the matching lamp to add just a bit of symmetry. Now to the bare wall that the buffet once sat, I'm going to have to hang the wall art piece that was from Kirkland's because it was just propped up on the top of the buffet. What I love to use are these monkey hooks. They leave a very small hole, and so if you ever need to patch it, it's much easier than trying to patch a large, huge anchor or something like that. So I'm getting that in place and then seeing how that's going to look. I'll also go ahead and remove the green wreath because I have a more summery wreath that I purchased from Amazon to go in its place. Quickly, here's a look of the room before we change the arrangement of the furniture, and now here it is after. Here's a second look from a different view, and now here's how it looks. I've really been enjoying the switch of our dining room table as well as our buffet, and I'm excited to hang the wreath that I got from Amazon. If you happen to miss the video where I showed you all the different things that I got, I'll definitely link that up above for you. But to hang this beautiful wreath, again from Amazon, I'm going to just take this large twisty tie and just twist it kind of like in that little arch area there. So we'll go ahead, do that, and see how it looks. All right, so I really love how that fills in that bare wall and just gives the perfect amount of summer touch with that punch of lemons. And then we can now work on the buffet. I love it against our board and batten, and I love that I did a symmetrical look with the lamps. And because the painting is high, I definitely need to fill in and add some height on the top. So let's go ahead and clean this off real quick and then get our decor set. All right, to decorate the top of the buffet, since it is white, I am going to go in with a dark tray to make it pop. So just remember, when you're decorating, try to do the same. So if you have a dark surface, try adding lighter decor. If you have a light surface like I do, try adding wood elements, and you'll see how that just warms up and makes your arrangements just pop off the surface. So this one right here, I think is so unique. I got it at an antique store, but I just love all the detail on it. And if you're like me, everywhere I go, I'm always searching for good wood pieces, and especially in antique stores. So I'm gonna place this one here and then add a couple other things. You'll see. To the brown tray, next I'm coming in and adding a light color candle holder. Now, these are some of my favorite items to decorate with. Not only can you use a candle to add ambient lighting, you can also decorate them differently by placing different objects on top, and that's what I'll be doing a little later. Now, as you see, they are light, and so because the tray is dark, again, I'm adding a contrast with that so that they pop off the surface. And I like that they are varying heights to create a movement for your eye across your decor. Now I wanted to show you how you can take your greenery picks and repurpose them into some fabulous garden balls. So of course you couldn't really use this to top off your candle holders or your candlesticks. It would just look a little bit, untidy, and it just doesn't look quite right. So in order to get that round appearance, all you need to do is make sure to slide all of the little pieces of greenery down towards the stem. So once you get all of that down towards the stem, you're going to fold up and around that center piece. Just like that. Getting them all evenly placed in the center. So now it kind of looks like this, and then you have this at the bottom. So next, you're going to grab the top and circle that back around. So see, it was all up here. So you're gonna circle it back around and grab it around the center. Next, you're gonna go in with a clear little elastic band that you can find in the hair section at Walmart, Target, and you're just going to grab that center and then wrap that around the sphere, now making it a sphere shape. So you can definitely pull and adjust to make it look like a circle, pulling out some sprigs. But doesn't that look so cute? And it's a repurpose of what you already have instead of having to rebuy and get new moss balls for your candlesticks. So I just thought I would share that idea with you. So let's go ahead and place both of these on top. Look how cute they are. I just think these are super cute. So you have to let me know if you're going to try this. I thought it was a great idea to just use to repurpose some of your picks into like a sphere shape. But I love how that turned out. All right, well, let's go ahead and continue adding just a little bit of something over here to tie in with the rest of the room. If you remember, I used a lot of copper elements. So for that, I'm using a colander that I found at a local antique store. And then I'm just going to fill that with some garden balls as well as some lemons. And I think that will just top off this area and make it look perfect. For the opposite side of the buffet, I love to combine antiques with new pieces. So I'm coming in with my Farmhouse Scale. I love the finish of it. It's very whitewashed and really has a cottagey farmhouse feel. And I really love that the face of the scale is a little bit on the creamier side, which I think works so well with our board and batten as well as the color of our buffet itself. So this will be my antique or old piece, and then I'll combine a new piece, which is this beautiful vase. I love the texture that the basket brings in and the handles. Isn't it adorable? I got this at the 75% off clearance sale from Hobby Lobby. So if you happen to miss that video, I'll go ahead and leave that up here in a card so you can go check that out. I love finding new pieces that are clearance priced. So let's go ahead and place these. Now I'm going to add a little bit of height to the scale as well as texture. And so I'm going to be adding this beautiful basket. This one I actually got from the Goodwill. I think I paid about 50 cents for it. So if you're in the market for a basket, I would definitely check there first. I have run onto so many different textures and sizes that are perfect for decorating with. And then to add just a bit of greenery, I'm going to add this plant that I got from IKEA. Now, as I place this on the scale, you're going to see that this creates a really pretty triangular shape. And that's really important in design. And I think that just makes your vignettes very pretty, and it just gives that calming, non-cluttered feel to your decor. So you might want to try that out the next time you're decorating. Step back and see if you have any triangular shapes. To fill in the little white area behind the vase, I think I'll come in with this tray and see how that looks, and then also add a bit of color with a wreath just below the vase. So here is how the buffet turned out. I absolutely love it. I was really afraid that I wouldn't like the buffet against the board and batten wall. I thought it would cover it up, but actually I think it really complements and adds to it. So I'm really happy that I made the change. And of course, I can always put it back if I'm tired of this look, which you know I probably will. Now that the buffet is finished, we can go ahead and move over to this wall. Now I love styling the accordion style hooks that I got from Decor Steels. And as you see, I have a little bench here that is from Amazon. I love that little guy. So I think I'm gonna do a swap though. I'm gonna put it underneath of the mirror over here, and then I'll bring in my ottomans that I got off of Amazon and place them in place of the bench. And since we're already here, I thought I would grab a couple throw pillows to just cozy up this little area. So I'm grabbing this little pillow I actually got from Target, and I love that you can reverse it. It has like a stripe of gray and cream, and then this side is a little bit of a bigger like plaid. So I think I'll do the stripes. And then I'm adding a really small like 16 by 16 inch pillow cover that I got off of Amazon. I think that is a great spot for these little ottomans. You could pull them up to the ends of the table, or we could even grab them when we need them for the family room. So let's go ahead and style these accordion style hooks. I gathered up a few items that I would like to display on the hooks. And because I love that pop of yellow, I thought I would pull out this beautiful handmade crocheted pot holder that was a gift to us. I mean, just look at all that detail and hand craftsmanship. I love that pop of yellow. Continuing with that pop of yellow, I love the lemons on this measuring chart and the conversions of the kitchen measurements. This I got from Hobby Lobby. This also came from Hobby Lobby in their spring shop. Now, another Goodwill find was this basket. I love that it's kind of flat on the one side, so it's perfect for hanging on hooks. And then I also found this in my last haul from an antique store. It is a scoop. You see that I did have to go ahead and use a twine string. I haven't gotten anywhere to get a leather strap yet, so I'll definitely be on the hunt for that. And then I have this apron that is just really neutral, and I think it'll look nice on the hooks. This is from Amazon, as well as this kind of like metal sign. I think that's perfect for summer because it's all about flowers. And then these faux flowers are from Target last year. And I just love that little subtle yellow in the middle. And I think that will go in this basket. So we'll go ahead and see how all these items will look styled on these hooks.
Come to the water where you will find peace. Take a step into the river and get down on your knees. Come to the mountain while taking in the view. You will find that life is greater than you knew. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight, I will fight.
All right, so now the only area left to decorate is here on the table. I'll just create a very simple table centerpiece. We'll clean the table off before we get to that, and that will be all for today's video. I hope that you've enjoyed it so far. If you have, definitely go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. We'll get this table cleaned off, and like I said, we'll create a very simple table centerpiece and finish up the decorating here in the dining room for summer.
Take a step into the river where you will find peace. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight. Oh, yeah.
For the dining room centerpiece, I'm going to be grounding it by coming in with this lighter wood in this peel. It's a wooden peel, and because it's a different color than the table, again, it's going to pop off and make everything stand out. So let's go ahead and add a couple vases and some flowers to complete this whole arrangement on the table.
When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight, I will fight. I will fight. So come to the water where you will find peace. Take a step into
Last but not least, I'll quickly run the vacuum to get up any of that dust and fallout from all the decorating, and then I'll show you the complete reveal of our dining room all decorated for summer. If you happen to miss my vacuum review, I'll leave the link up here in a card so you can check that out. I have to say, I'm really loving the performance and supreme cleaning ability of my new Dyson cordless vacuum. Okay, sweet friends, that wraps up today's decorating part 2 in our dining room for summer. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead, give me a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already, I hope you would consider subscribing. I would love to have you back. If you did happen to miss part 1, I'll definitely leave that here at the end so you can see how I decorated our farmhouse hutch in our dining room. I'll also leave my whole complete summer decorating series if you're interested in seeing that. I hope you all have had a fantastic start of your summer. We actually just got back from the beach, and so would love to share that, as well as give you just a home tour of the beach house that we stayed at. If you'd be interested in seeing that, let me know down in the comments. Also, if you're new, please say hi, introduce yourself, let me know where you're watching from. I always love connecting with each and every one of you. I thank you all so much for watching, but before I go, I love to encourage you with God's word. So today's Bible verse comes from Matthew 28 verse 20. And be sure of this, I am with you always, even to the end of the age. Thanks again for watching, my friends, and I'll see you real soon in my next one. Take care and God bless. Bye.